At 11 and 12 years of age, most adolescents need to get 3 vaccines. One of those vaccines is the tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis vaccine called Tdap. The second vaccine they need is the human papillomavirus vaccine. The third vaccine they need is the meningococcal vaccine. In addition, they may need the flu vaccine if it's at the time of the year where flu vaccines are given. The HPV vaccine is really important for boys and girls.
In 2006, a vaccine became available to prevent HPV. 29,000 cases of preventable cancers every year and 5,000 preventable deaths every year. So I think it's important to make sure that you get that vaccine at 11 to 13 years of age because it is a preventive vaccine. It's not a therapeutic vaccine. It doesn't work after you've already been exposed to the virus.
16 is a major milestone and a great opportunity for young people because they are engaging in more conversations with their healthcare providers. It's also a time where they need a series of immunizations which are critical for the 16-year-old visit, but also there may be other vaccines that they haven't completed at that time which they may need to get updated on. It's really critical that adolescents and young adults get all the vaccines for meningitis because you don't oftentimes get a second chance.
And you can be fine 1 minute and dead 4 hours later. Antibiotics don't matter. It's too late. By the time that you already are identified with severe meningococcal sepsis, antibiotics don't matter. The only way you can prevent that is to have a vaccine to prevent it. That's it. And because you don't know who it is that's going to get sick or who it is that's going to be felled by this, you really need to vaccinate everybody.
Oftentimes, parents and teenagers will say to me when they're in for their 16-year-old visit that they're confused that the vaccine they got at 12 covered 4 types of meningitis, and that's A, C, W, and Y. And at 16, they need to get a booster for A, C, W, and Y. And then we add the 5th type, which is that covers you from meningococcal B. It's critical that they get this because in the United States, over the past decade, we've really seen outbreaks of meningococcal B vaccine in colleges across the country. Teenagers at 16, it's a great opportunity for them because they now can enter into active discussions with their parents, discussions with their healthcare providers. They can go online. There's a lot of information online that they can gather about their health and well-being. And it's really helpful for a healthcare professional, for a young person to come in with their list of questions. The Unity Consortium, which I belong to, is a great place for young people to get information.